Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again welcome to Philgood Services, and today we continue in the series on personality disorders. We started last 2 weeks and we talked about the overview, generally what personality disorders are. Last week we talked about paranoia and delusions. So today we're going to talk about once again the cluster A of the personality disorders that we have. And this time we're going to be talking about the schizo forms. So there is schizophrenia, there is schizoaffective, there is schizouniform. So these are the ones that we're going to be talking about. So if you have not watched the video on paranoia and delusions, I will entreat you to watch that one because that plays a huge role in the understanding of this one. So if we talk about schizoform or schizophrenia, schizoaffective, what is it? This is a first degree biological relatives, or for a want of better word, a group of diseases which are biological. Those typically, it is in those born in the months of January to April for the people in the US, and July to September in the people in the southern hemisphere. And then areas where there are a lot of people, bigger cities, you tend to see more people with schizo disorders. Some of the symptoms of schizophrenia or the various types of schizo disorders are these people have delusions, and that is why I entreated you to watch that video. They also have hallucinations. They hear things that are not real. They see things that are not there. They feel things crawl on them that are not real. So these people always have this extra stuff going on in their head, in their brain, or on their body. Therefore, they have disorganized speech. Because of the thoughts that they haven't, you tend to see them talking to themselves. You tend to see them doing things by themselves when there's no one around. And then we also have the people who are paranoid. And once again, that is why I entreat you to watch the one last week on delusions and paranoia, because it explains that in details. And then we also have these people who have decreased emotions. So their affect, the way they look, is very flat. They don't have any smiles, cry, or any emotional attachment to things. They also don't take care of themselves. So they have self-care deficits. Grooming is very poor in them. Their hygiene is not the best. And then these patients also present as those usually we find on the streets. Those who are usually homeless. Those who are usually in public places or places where they're not supposed to be, under the bridge and stuff like that. They are difficult to treat and usually relapse in treatment due to the thought process. They are typically non-compliant, and that is why they relapse. And their socio-economic status is also not the greatest because, once again, because of the disease process. And they have poor impulse control. They have violent behavior because of the paranoia, the delusions, and the hallucinations. Other comorbidities or other sicknesses that comes with it may include dementia, vascular diseases, HIV, obesity, Hep C, COPD. Substance abuse is huge in this population. And suicide is also very common among this population. They are the most leading cause of premature death in people with any forms of the schizos, right? The types of treatments that are available to these individuals are behavioral therapy. We have to set limits, we have to manage their behavior and their presentation. We also have to engage them in support groups such as NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illnesses, NAMI, right? And then family support. So sometimes, as part of their treatment, we might get the family involved so that we can educate the family on some of the things that are very important for them to pay attention to and then also help them attain. We can also engage them in vocational therapy. So these are basically the symptoms and some forms of treatment and the presentation of these patients. Always, as I say, my videos are not to make you experts in the field, but they are to provide you with a general understanding of what the disease process is. So now, let me say it in the local language. Personality disorders so na ye ka bibia ye friend schizophrenia no ehon asem ene emu edu kakra but de echa ne se obi a sebio ubehunu na onhwe ne hu so yie ubehunu na otete voices bi intubo no ono nkwa one ne ho kasa no afie di no afifie because sa na ene no eka che no meshamu wenye huhum asem wenye spiritual issue where medical and pure psych condition and when so no meshamu enye dambo because perception na adwena ye wo efa edambo ho ninti no ama den se oni obi edi adwemu yare ana adwemu apomodin hu nkomo a ema no eti ase na anaso se obe eje atum enti ye shemo enye dambo ho asem na meka but typically no sa nkrofo no ana eya na refer to omosa no but mesemo a sa edin no e mane ye den se obi bepe treatment kra obi a obi no de ya na etaba ne se ubo na ote voices bi ebu on my chair se okunhu okra onye obi a into those command hallucinations no ebu on so na ka chen se onipa we say no say note and also say obi she silim no mu a one me kasa ana vent na wo fi honom no de me kasa into those voices no ene no eke bibi che no ana enso no more delusions ana more paranoia so no last week e kan ho asem into measure say eya no ahwe nkrofo aita doso ewo mumu ye bia obonse nkrofo doso pa ewo honom wote hu yare ewo honom enti no in the tofabo mu no eno no de otasu ehu ewo mu ho no so se omontai enhwe mu ho so yie e sign de ekoso ewo madwemu ninti enti no omo enware omo ndidi yie enti no obehu enche no mafido mati asi abonte enti ehu hia se obe settle limits with them na ehu hia so se obeye part as a family no so ye busuani no ehun hia pa say obeye part of the treatment of this individual because amanesa na eya na de ekoso wo mutrim ne adwen mu ninti no eya na omo no nkasa no ehun one hia say eso musiki treatment ana two eye nu nso no no masan a relapse because eya na consistency na eden ebetimi a ese pe adwuma kakra omo betimi aye ne safely ama omo safo no so wan treat omo a afide obehu na omo aye keka enti ehu hia pa say e be treat sa efoi but treatment wo honom therapy wo honom endro wo honom yehye yefanko hospital ne ntimi nya emwa ema yadofo no because yare eya medase I hope you say you sharing this video so that it can go places. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And also like and follow us on Facebook and on Instagram and other social media. Thank you very much.